Nah. Hello, world. How you folks doing today? All right, we're gonna talk real quick. We're scared. And this is why I did videos years ago telling the people don't give up the old ways. Don't give up landlines and old power supplies and switch everything over because uh, the world we live in today, the old way with power and phone, is probably going to be the better way because now we're acceptable to all kinds of hackers with the phone system and power grids and everything. So, is it a problem in the United States? Yes, it's a big problem. Yo, Miss Debbie Fox. Yo. So yes, it's a very big problem. People don't realize that it ain't gonna take much to shut down all communication in America. And then the power. Yeah. And that's what happens when you go to a group. Well, we told them many years ago, don't, upgrade it, but keep the backup, keep the old way, the landlines, the power stations, keep them for backup because with our technology, if you depend on technology and the new ways of power and phone and with all this cellular stuff and everything, and it's acceptable to be taken out compared to our old power plants uh, and uh, communication, right? So yeah, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. Now, a lot of the power outages that have been going on haven't been reported, and no, they weren't caused from storms. They were caused because someone shut it down. A hacker shut it down because everything's ran digitally now on computers. All right, let me see what Miss Debbie's saying. Your electric car won't be any good. I don't have an electric car. I do. I have a Tesla truck, uh, but that's about it. They take the power away. People will be lost. Yes, people will be lost. But we said this many years ago. It was like the framers and the Kramers. We told them in the beginning, this will work, but it's only going to work for so long. And then it's going to break down. The system was created for a different time on Earth, a different country uh, than America. And it's just horrible. People didn't realize, didn't believe, but now pretty much they can shut us down whenever they want just by a computer on the halfway on the other side of the world. Yeah, it's that easy. Yeah. Ah, well, what can you do? You live, you learn. We'll have to rebuild. People laugh at us preppers. Nah, they not laughing at the preppers. I wish I had enough money to be a prepper. Better learn how to live and search for food. All that. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to be doing, but if it goes down the way it's planned, there won't be no food. Everything will be contaminated. We're trying to help these people. They don't realize once they do this, they're going to do it right. There won't be nothing left. Everything will die. Everything will be gone. Trees, animals, everything. Man, these people don't realize it. And one day, this little lady, Miss Debbie Fox, will learn that there's no way. Once they do this, nothing will grow. There will be no trees, no bushes, no grass. Everything will be burnt up. They don't understand. Let me see what this little lady's going. She's very ornery today. Very upset. Let me see what she's. Yes, there's food, but your butter. You better know. what you're doing. No, she don't understand. She don't understand. Once they go through with this, there won't be no food. Everything will be dead. All the animals, all the plants, everything. It's going to be like the world got hit with a gamma ray, with a laser, and it just burnt everything up, crisp everything. They don't understand the science of it. They just think everything will go on forever, and it just nothing is forever except for God. Let me see what this little lady's saying. Now, only the strong will survive. I understand. I've been to classes, Johnny. I went to classes in high school where they taught me how to be an idiot. And look at me now. Look at me now. People just don't realize what they've done. They fell for their tricks. They fell for the whole cotton picking thing. Yes, I agree with Trump. We could have did upgrades on the power system we had and the communication system we had. We didn't have to go all digital. Uh, and we definitely should have kept our old ways backup uh, for backup power and backup communications, but they just never listen. Prepper classes. Well, I got something you can prep. That's a whole video for another day. You can't leave that area, Debbie. Your whole life is prepped around that area. If communications go out, what are you going to do? If they take cell towers out and they jam the signals, how are you going to communicate with anybody? You can't. Well, because there's no landline. You don't have a You don't have a home phone. Much like ET, he said, "Phone home, ET." Well, ET ain't got no way to phone home because they jam the signals. I got a ham radio. I wish you'd make me a ham sandwich. You keep talking about you're a good cook and you know how to make a sandwich. Well, it's been 5 years now. I'm still waiting. lots of lots of them get solar panels. Now, solar. If they go through with what they're doing, there'll be no sun. No need to get any power from the sun because there won't be any. No, it's just another movie. That literally is true, which I've been trying to tell these people for many years. Movies are real. They're not just figments of an imagination. We have 3 towers on this property. Well, they're all acceptable to IPMD, pulse activated devices that'll take them out. It's just electronic devices that's where it's gone. It's gone crazy. It's just gone too bad, too deep, too hard, too stiff to do anything anymore. Well, it'll all be over soon. See, at one time we used to depend on gravity. See, we use gravity and water and stuff to power things. And everything went and started advancing, which is good to advance. But it's like that old saying, never forget where you come from. Just so happens I came from the gutter. So one day I'll return. I think I'm already here. I think I'm already here. But let's see what Miss Fox is saying. Ham radios, I can talk to someone in frickin' India. You would not talk to me that way on this ham radio, Miss Debbie Box. Never, never, never will you talk to me, El Babalolo, that way again. Don't tell me. Oh, no, Miss Debbie Box. I said, no, you don't talk to me. Yeah. And I got that no more. I know what you can filter in clean water. I know you can do a lot of things, but the things I need done, you just can't do. So I wish you could have done them things, but you can't. And we'll take you anyways with us on our journey. We'll take you with us anyways. We have contact with Germany yesterday. I can talk to them right now. 932723 code. Germany. Come in. Usienion descolen pussy umfolano desebo. Coming in loud and clear. Do you know a Debbie Box? Nay, the little Debbie Box, nay. We have ways of making her talk. I'll go right ahead because she's been kicking my butt lately, so go right ahead. And let me see what else she's got to say. We had contact with Germany yesterday. Everyone thinks it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. The people that are making you think it's funny is not really funny. But you can believe them if you want. I am not saving anyone. I am only having completed mask for 6. Well, one is mine. Well, I've seen your gas mask. And why is it that all these gas masks are hooked up to a giant mask that fits around your booty and hoses go into all the rest of these so people can smell your farts? And that's what I'm wondering about these gas masks. Sounds like a stinky situation. No, you are not. You cannot use a ham radio. Where's this ham radio? Where's it at? Where's this ham radio at? And I got one other question for you, Miss Fox. This ham radio, how many people have you been talking to? And does this ham radio have mustard and mayonnaise on it? Is my question. No, you have no idea, Miss Fox. You have no idea who you've been talking to, who you thought were Germans were not Germans. They were spies. No, I say, explain yourself, woman. You thought you were talking to some German and all the way on the other side of the world. Ich bin Wahnsinn bei Skolen. Nicht nein, Debbie Box. Yeah, there you go, Debbie. It was me all along. I got a ham radio with lettuce, tomato on it, mustard, and mayonnaise. You don't. Deal with it, woman. The faster you come to realizing that you have been defeated, the more easier it will be on you. In Jesus' name, amen. No, I don't think you have any idea, Miss Fox, of my powers. Are you there, Miss Fox? Miss Fox? Hello? There's nothing in there. Vegetable. Zombies got her. That mask didn't work at all. That ham radio is useless now. Because you got no brains to even use it. Sucked out by the zombies. I wish you would have taken this serious. I did take it serious. That's why I got the biggest bomb shelter in the world. That's why I contacted Zuckerberg of Facebook and everything. Get started on the bomb shelter. That's why I got a hold of everybody. And you think that you wish I would take it serious. I wish you would take this serious. Miss Fox, these gas masks that you have, do they have bowls hooked up to them for smoking dope? Let me see what she says. Oh, yes, Johnny. I am here. I tried to smoke weed with it, but I almost gagged to death. Exactly, Miss Fox. Them 6 masks that you got. 6 gas masks. Well, will only be good for smoking dope. Is that? I wish you would take this serious, Miss Fox, but you turned every single one of them into a bowl. So I can't take this seriously right now. Not when you're smoking all kinds of hashishi in a gas mask. Nah. Only if they knew. Only if they knew. Only if they knew. No, I can't. I can't hear you. What? What'd you say, Debbie? I can't hear you. What? Huh? I will show you when it stops raining. Oh, you always say that. It's been 5 years. I've been waiting to see things that you said you showed me after the rain. It's been 5 years now. There's no long I can wait. Debbie, are you in there? Nothing, just marbles. Zombies got her. Zombies. You have just never met a woman that relies on herself, but oh my God, you don't rely on your. Jeez, oh my God, this woman. Here we go again. We've been through this. I don't know how many times. We've been here. I don't know how many times. When you first what? Because not abuse. Oh, you abuse more than you. Let me see. It's cool though. Be abused. I have skills. I can show you. Wink, wink. You got. I've been hearing that for 5 years, woman. Good God, Miss Fox. Good God, because not abuse. What abuse? Who? This has gone too far. This has gone too far. This has just gone way too far with your abuse and your powers and your ham radios without lettuce and tomato and mayonnaise and mustard, which nobody wants a ham radio without condiments. And then your prepping skills, which who wants to prep when you don't have real gas masks that are just the smoke bowls out of? You can't survive on cannabis your whole life. This is unreal. We've been down this road, I don't know how many times, woman. You will not survive the end of the world with just using a gas mask with a cannabis bowl hooked to it. I can't believe these people. That's exactly what they want to do, is just keep us stoned 24/7 so nobody knows anything. It's just unbelievable. Tell me I can grow from seed. Tell me I can't grow from seed. I don't know what you're. Don't be growing anything except for food. My God, woman. I will prove you wrong. You can't prove me wrong. Hello, Miss Fox. Are you in there, Miss Fox? Calling Dr. Mo, Harry, Larry, Curly. Calling Dr. Mo, Larry, Harry, Curly. Are you in there? Woman, you can't prove nothing to me. Been waiting 5 years for proof. What have I gotten? A ham radio. without bread, cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato. And I can't go on this way. Can't take this abuse any much longer. Let's enjoy the beautiful. Let me point this camera up in the sky so we can see the beautiful sun. God said, pray. You can partake of all seed bearing plants. Yes, well, you better get them put away. Because if they do what they're talking of doing, who knows? There won't be nothing left. We'll have to wait. I don't know how many. I don't know. Get some soil down there in your bombshell because we're gonna need to. You're gonna need soil that ain't tainted or whatever it is, contaminated. We're gonna have to do this stuff. I've been trying to tell the whole government. Been trying to help everybody. They don't care. They shut up, Johnny. You're gonna ruin it for all of us. For who? Yous? You bunch of idiots. I don't even know who you idiots are. But you rolling my name all over the place. Let me wake up, you idiots. I have no idea who you are. I don't even want to know because I don't hang out with idiots like that. Why? Because I can't be friends with idiots. Because eventually I'll be an idiot. And homie don't roll that way. Now let me see what Miss Fox is saying. She can do everything, but I'm still waiting for 5 years now. Let me see. I have a bunch of seeds in sealed buckets that I will only open a zombie apocalypse. I do believe you've already been zombied. No, you're trying to get me to come to your place because you're a zombie. And then once I come to your place, that's when you'll suck my brains out and eat them for breakfast. And I just don't roll that way. I used to. I used to be crazy and be like, what the heck? Let's just go for it. We'll just go. We'll just roll with it. But not no more. Now I'm in my 50s and I got half a brain because of the other half died, but this side of my brain grew and it overcompensated for the brain that I didn't have. Now I do. And you can't fool me with fake vagina photos and fake breasts and hairy legs. It ain't working. And shave your back next time you send me a photo, please. You tell right away it was Hunter Biden. I'll quit it, Debbie. I mean Hunter. You will work another 2 hands? Yes. Grab a mower. Don't you tell me what to do, woman. Ever. Let me tell you something. I'm starting to believe that you are creating this madness just so you don't, so you can go into your bunker and live. So you can, ha. I have a bunker with 6 gas masks, all connected to a giant hookah bomb. I think you're creating this madness. Miss Fox, are you in there? You're dreaming. You're dreaming again. Wake up. It's either that or one of her kids have her phone. You dang kids, stop playing these games. I'm going to report you. Give your phone back to your mother. Bunch of kids. Daddy, wake up. Nothing in there. It's horrible. I can't do this. I've had enough of the charades. Government, White House, Pentagon, Senate, Congress, and the other 24 branches. These people have possessed my family. Literally possessed them and turned me against them, which is shocking. But I refuse to be just another number and another victim. I refuse. And I spelling this right? Am I spelling breaches? Oh my God, you had a breach. I will be work. You will work another 2 hands. Yes, grab a mower. No, I'm not grabbing no mower. Why am I going to do your chores, woman? I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing but dreams and promises and ham radios. If you knew anything about a man, you got it's a ham sandwich would have been good, but a ham radio, sure, we can use a ham radio, but I can't eat it. And there's no way to this man's heart with just a ham radio. Maybe a ham radio and a sandwich, maybe a dinner, that would be good, right? A vagina sandwich is always good, but you can't always get what you want, and that's I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to figure out, is anyone else in that brain in the world? Anybody out there? Hello? Somebody got to be out there. If you're listening to this, my name is Johnny Kramer. I'm up in the North Peninsula of the Great North, up here in the USA. If you can hear if anybody's alive and left, they must have killed everybody. It's unbelievable. If you're alive, make your way up north. Make your way up here. I got bacon, not too much bacon because I'm poor, but I got some bacon. And I got some sausage and eggs, not too many eggs because they're expensive. I think I got like 6 eggs left. But if you get here by tomorrow morning, you can have some of this breakfast with me. I think I got half a loaf of bread. So we'll have toast. And I just picked up some more butter. So we'll have bread and butter sausage. So Gary Busey will be there. And a bunch of other people probably be there. I'm just saying, I'm not stingy, but make your way up north. They must have killed every single one of them. All of them eaten, probably alive by the zombies. I don't know. But if you can hear this, make your way up north. I'm waiting with a half a dozen of eggs and a couple pounds of bacon and a pound of sausage. That's about all I got. I'm here. If you can read this, if you can hear it, let me send them. Maybe I'll send SOS. Get my SOS. Get my SOS machine out. Let me see. Put that down right there. I don't know. Let's listen to a reply. What? Let's listen to a reply. See if we get anything back from them. No, I sent a code out. Only certain people would know what that code was. Can you make tiny pancakes? I can make. We call them silver dollar pancakes up here up north. God's country, little silver dollar pancakes. I'm still waiting. I sent out an SOS, Debbie, and we're still waiting to see if we get anything back. Oh, what was that? I heard something. I'm not sure. It sounded somewhat like an SOS sent back, probably. I hope they understood what I said. I don't. Hopefully, there's someone out there that can read that SOS that I sent out. Debbie, you know what I said? Not very many people will. Not very many people will. Man, she ain't got no clue. She don't know. Uh, she has no idea what I said. She knows it all, but she can't read SOS. Yeah. Better get to learning. Ah, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. We got a lot of power going out. We got a lot of trespassers. We can't give up the old ways, or they will surely conquer us. They surely will conquer us. What happened, Miss Fox? Did I stump you with the SOS? The old ways? No, stumped everybody. Oh, did you hear that? Sounded like a gunshot again. No, they've been shooting up people all over the place out here. No one's coming. People out there crying, oh my God, shut up. You got bigger fries of fish. We carry living bacteria around 24/7, about 2 pounds. What are you doing with bacteria? You don't need bacteria to sustain life after Armageddon. You're not making sense. I don't know. She still hasn't figured out the SOS. It was the one thing that stumped her. It was the one thing. She had the gas mask. She had the ham radio. She had the generator. She had everything. But it was the one thing that I threw out there. The old ways. That stumped her. Well, what can you do? You're almost there. Keep practicing, Miss Debbie Fox. Keep practicing. We still have time. There's still hope and time. All right. So now that we've come to the conclusion that we pretty much fell right into the hands of the devil, what do we do about it? Well, we fix it. Yes, there's no reason you should have colonies of bacteria, Miss Debbie Fox. God bless America. I wish she was here right now because I'd have to take her to school. I'd have to tell her and show her how the world really is. I don't know. All right. So what else are we acceptable to? Numerous things. We are acceptable to numerous things in America now. And we really need to start getting smart and using our heads. That we live in a country that the devil shacks up in. And probably the only place he's allowed. Which he probably ain't allowed here, but we have to deal with it. So, we've been under attack. We're trying to survive. We're trying to help people. We're trying to get knowledge out there. We're trying to break off these curses in Jesus' name. We're trying a lot. You ever smoke out of a hookah, Debbie? You did smoke out of a hookah? No, I'm just checking. You can't leave there. You're stuck in that hill. You're stuck on that mountain, girl. I don't think you can get away. Almost like a ghost trapped in a house and a property in a world that she don't want to be trapped in, but she's trapped in a third dimension, maybe a fourth, bound to that property, to her bunker, to her world around her. It's unbelievable. I feel so sad for her. What if I am a ghost? Nah, that's what everyone's been saying. Then I would have to ask the Lord to bind, set you aside, or for you to go to the other side. In Jesus' name, go towards the light. Go towards the light, Debbie. Go towards the light. Jesus is there waiting for you. Go towards the light with your gas mask and ham radio. I know the Lord's going to be upset. She's going to show up with a ham radio, and he's like, I thought you were bringing ham sandwiches. But go towards the light. Go towards the light. The rooster's waiting for you. To the light, demonic demon. This chat is clean. All right, that concludes our live video today. Just letting the world know we're acceptable to everything. Debbie Fox is a ghost. That's why she can't polish a knob or yank a baloney. In real life, just in spiritual life, which I think they're calling Jezebels now. I think that's what they call them, Debbie. I'm not sure. But we're going to pray for her. Her and her ham radio and her gas mask. Which hopefully she knows how to make a ham sandwich. I'm hoping this woman knows how to make a ham sandwich. Oh my God, I am the one who is dead. Yes. Yes. I've been trying to tell people that. She's not real. She's a spirit in the night. Very sexy. Naughty. Devious. She makes you want her, but therefore she's not real. Her whole life is made up of other people's photos, other people's breasts and vaginas and booties and faces. God bless her. But we're going to try and get you to the light. In Jesus' name, amen. Now, I must go because I have things I need to do, but God bless America. Go towards the light. In Jesus' name, the only King is God Almighty, King of Kings. No, you're not the Grim Reaper. You're not real. You're a fantasy. You're one in a million girls. Why would I lie? I know what you say. Step right in to the house you're in. But you can't touch the merchandise. She's right there in front of you. But if you try and touch her, she'll disappear too. She likes to bother me when I'm asleep. I get to look at a foggy Debbie. She's everything I dream Let me see what else she says. You know, Grim Reapers get a bad rap. No, no, you're a rapper. Sing us a little song. Rap us a little tune. No, I must go because it's 5 o'clock. And I think we got thunderstorms again tomorrow coming. So I got to check the weather and check it out. No, I want all you folks to have a great day. Don't be acceptable to anything. God bless America. I'm I'm even thinking about getting a generator myself in case the world goes black. And it could go black from people attacking us through cyber links, or it could just go black because everyone, if it gets real hot, everyone has their air conditioner on, and and it draws too much power. The power grids is old. I wouldn't say old. It's just population has grown so fast that the power facilities now can't handle the power. So yeah, it's unbelievable. But we're on our way to making this world better, and we've already we fixed Miss Debbie, but we sent her on her way towards the light with her ham radio and her gas mask. That were all converted into hookahs, so you can get stoned and breathe all at the same time, which is great. She's got a bunch of seeds in case the world goes black. She will rebuild. No. Is there anything else anyone's got to say? No? All right. God bless America. Save us, Jesus. We need help on this earth. And you folks have a great day. And you cannot prove anything, Miss Fox. Nothing. No proof. No receipts of anything. Have a great day. Thank you very much.